Hello everyone. Going to be making this tumbler for my son's friend. Got commissioned to make a special dual emblem tumbler with Army and Navy since he served in both. And my friend over at Butterfly Lane Designs created this beautiful wrap for a 20-ounce straight tumbler. So I'm going to put this on, get it cut and set on tumbler from Maker Flow. And this one is a pre-sanded 20-ounce skinny, so it's the perfect size. And it's already set, so I don't have to do any extra steps other than just a quick cleaning with alcohol wipes. Taking the lid off, setting it somewhere safe, so hopefully I don't forget where I set it at. Actually, I'll put it back in the box where the straw is at. Set it up here in front of me, and hopefully I don't forget that. And I'm also just a very, very itty bitty tiny bit of the gunmetal, because I use that because if I get any bubbles once I put this on there, I use a pin to just pop any of the bubbles, and this hides any of that. But I literally use one of the, it's like this one, but I don't even use, I use like a quarter of this, not even half, but like a quarter amount of this in the resin when I put it in there. So it's an itty bitty tiny amount because it's for a guy, so I don't want to use a lot of glitter to it. It's just to help hide any of the little pin pricks. And my husband and my son said it was, it wasn't an amount that would, be overwhelming for a guy. They said they didn't mind it. It wasn't bad at all. They barely even noticed it. It's literally just enough to give it a little hint of, shine. And I always leave a lip at the top for the resin to adhere. Same thing at the bottom, a little lip around at the bottom for the resin to adhere. So I'll set this stuff to the side. I'll be back once I get this cut and ready to adhere this. So I'll see you in just a minute. Okay, hopefully I've got all this. Actually, I need to double check, make sure I don't actually. Hold on, one more second. Let's double check this. I do need to take a smidgen off more on the end. Sorry about that. I did not double check before I started again. Yeah, that gives me some room on top and bottom. I couldn't cut it off the top. It had to come off from the bottom. Scissors. All right. Come on, be careful. Hold back. Let go my finger. There we go.
backwards, silly. Yeah, this is the first time trying it this way, because last time or not first time, but I normally don't get it very well this way. So I'm going to knock stuff off, clearly. Oh, this hurts my back. Let's hope I got this good. Yeah. Come here, a little strip. Come on, you were supposed to come off. Go me. Alrighty. And yep, I'm gonna have to use my little pin because of the bubbles. Oh, I gotta sit down. My back. Oh. Do I have it out or did I set it up or what did I do with it? Oh, I'll put it back. Okay, and this is the correct one. Glasses on so I can see. Yep, that is the pin. Oh, my back. So the cup was from Maker Flow. The custom wrap is from Butterfly Lane Designs, and I do have links for both in my description. The glitter is also from Maker Flow. These I will have. This I can't remember if this was Amazon. If I can find the link, I'll put it in there. These definitely were from Amazon. I believe this one was Amazon. The pin. But I'll make sure I have links for that in my tumbler turner. This one's no longer in stock on there. But they do, the same company does have I think it's ASFUM or something like that. I got a double tumbler turner now over there. So like if I start on one cup, I can, once I get it done and it gets to a part where it's not drippy, I can move it over there and start on a second cup. And move it over to the tumbler turner. I still should have taken this back a little bit more. On the height. But we'll work on the popping the bubbles now, which it doesn't seem like there's that many. Having good lights to get at the angles. Helps. And this helps make you sure your tumbler lays, the epoxy lays flat when you go to add your epoxy layers. And I got it ever so slightly off just at the very bottom down here. I must have not had an exact cut, or it's somehow just offline. I don't know if I can get it back up to readjust, or if that would, because they are slightly bendable, and it would probably misshapen it if I tried that. So don't think it's, I mean, it's just a hair towards the bottom. I'll send pictures if he's not happy. I get him another one done. No problem with that. Not used to making custom stuff for people. I usually just do it for family, so I'm not used to making stuff to sell. This is all new to me. I've done it for a handful of friends, but not for somebody outside the family that I don't know. So, like I said, if he's not happy with it, I'll make another one. That is not a problem at all. Because it's for my son's friend, so. Had one little strip of white that was still on here. I'm trying to get off carefully without damaging the red underneath. I wonder if it's time for a new paper cutter, or if you can change the blades in those things, because mine seems to not be cutting as well, very well lately. Come on up. Oh, going the right way. That come close to cutting me. Make sure there's nothing. Do I have somewhere to set this in? Maybe, maybe not. I don't knock half my stuff over. My crowded desk. All right. Nope, that doesn't. That way there's no fingerprints or oils, anything from my hands. Make sure this is air dried off for a few. Come on. Get this lined up on here. Yeah, yellow. UV stable, huh? Yeah, don't look UV stable to me. Awful, stinky, stinky resin. Oh, Lord, it stinks. Tumblers Coating Epoxy, Part B Hardener by the Epoxy Resin Store. Yeah, I do not recommend this stuff. It works okay for coating and stuff, but it stinks. It clearly yellowed rather fast in the bottle. Using this stuff. I have a long way to go before I get done using it. But good thing is I've got a lot of tumblers to make. Because Maker Flow had a sale and I bought some 20-ounce tumblers, and Hog had a sale and I bought some glow-in-the-dark 20-ounce tumblers. So I got plenty of tumblers to make. And I bought plenty of wraps to use too. And I've also got some of the DTF wraps to use as well. I'll use some on glass. I'll use some on these. So yeah. The glass ones don't require coatings, but some of the ones that I plan on doing on the actual metal will definitely require coating. Come on, just a smidgen more. Where's that little bitty white stir stick? This one works great for in here. And my timer. And lean back as far as possible because I don't want this anywhere near my face. I can get the gloves off now. I mean, not gloves, glasses, glasses. Wearing the gloves, definitely wearing the gloves. %37% humidity and 75.7 degrees temperature in here. I forgot to have my husband show me how to turn on the butane lighter. I'll have to see if I can figure it out on my own. I've never used one in my life. I only have the regular long neck lighter, which I don't like using because Chances are I'd probably do the same thing with the other one, so guess it doesn't matter. Just whatever popping bubbles, I gotta go faster. I gotta learn to move faster. Itchy nose. Try to use my old arm. Other than bubbles, it's good and mixed now. Don't want you right here. And yeah. Now, trying to get the utter tiniest, like tiny fraction of amount. Yeah, that's like itty bitty. Phew, stinky stuff. And that may be enough there. Let's mix that in and see. I only tipped it in. Okay, yep. I'm not using even half of that amount. Just trying to get whatever's off of here. Alright, set you somewhere over here till I can get you cleaned off. Closed up before you get knocked over, knowing my klutzy behind. Get this stirred in. Move my glasses out of the way. We are, oh wow, I'll have to edit some of this. Okay, that's out of the way, that's out of the way. And you're going the wrong direction. You're going the wrong direction. What part of, thank you. I'm about to say, what part of you're going the wrong direction do you not get? And I need you going back this way. Because I don't want any splashing back behind. Okay, that's good. Make sure I've got my craft apron on. The seat keeps sliding down. I don't know why. Okay, we ready to start? Actually, before I do that, let me get the thingamajigger over here so it's within reach. Whether I can figure out how to use it's a different story, and I'll have the lighter too, just in case. Oh, and a quick sip of water. Okay, okay.
Okay, yeah, this is going to be something. There's the glasses so I can read, maybe. It says something on the side. What does it say? Continuous. No, I don't want continuous. Any more bubbles? I should have done less glitter. Damn it. Should have done less glitter. That was still too much, I think. Well, I can do another one. Get a video going and send it to my son. See what he thinks. See if it'll pick up. Now here I am, my arm shaking and stuff. Yeah, I have to edit out my hands all on the way. Because here I am just still recording. I'm silly. Sorry, y'all. We'll be back when it's time to... I guess I don't need to actually record this second coat unless y'all want me to. I don't know. It's just putting on 2 more clear coats to protect this coat. And it's ready to go. That's really all you got to do. Well, you have to sand in between each coat and then clean it with alcohol, because otherwise the epoxy doesn't want to hold on to the previous layer. So you have to sand in between each coat of epoxy and clean it with alcohol and then epoxy
And then after it's cured, you sand and clean with alcohol, and then the epoxy again, and then it's done. So yeah, I gotta do 2 more clear coats to protect this layer, and gotta wait, you know, it's a 4-hour cure, but I tend to wait, you know, at least 6 to 8 hours in between before I go sanding. That way the resin's not any kind of gummy or anything, because I want to make sure it's good, hard, solid before I go sanding. Unless I'm actually using the curing machine. That way it's, make sure it's good and cured, solid. Do I have any bubbles? Am I missing? So I might show one of the layers. I just won't do both of the layers. So I'll be back in on the next one. See y'all soon. Okay, try this again. Hello everyone, welcome back. I just said all this and I didn't hit record. So this is the sanding block that I usually use. It's 220 and it's picked it up from either Home Depot or Lowe's. I don't remember which one, but it's the one that I usually use for sanding on the tumblers. Probably about time to get a new one. It's starting to get worn down. This side looks pretty good still. This side's been worn on pretty good. But yeah, I'll get this sanded down because you can slightly feel some of the glitter, and you can definitely feel 1 or 2 corners, like right at the decal piece, and I think 1 or 2 of the other little spots along the edge where I didn't get it quite seated down. So I'll definitely get that sanded down. I'll do it over my trash can so it won't be on camera because I don't need it going all over the desk area. So I'll be doing it over my trash can, and we'll be back when it's done so you can see it's nice and glossy right now. When I come back, you should be able to tell that it's definitely a more matte finish here in a minute. So we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I tried to make sure I got it so there's not gloss. It's definitely dull, because if you have a glossy spot, that could cause an area of fish eyes. I haven't cleaned it off with alcohol yet, so it's still dusty. But I'm also using this to make sure I don't see any spots of gloss. And I did get like 1 little corner too close, and it actually got down to the vinyl. So I got like a little white spot. So you got to be extra careful doing that, that when you are sanding, you're not taking it to the vinyl. You're just taking the first layer of epoxy, just taking the sanding, just taking it down to get the gloss off. You don't want to take it down to the layer of epoxy. So get sand off, dust off. You can see the dust on my fingerprints there. So try and get some of this off. And where did those?
Trying to hold on to it, especially now that it's sanded. Get some of the dust off in here. Stuff evaporates fast. Now, one filter, please. Just one. It's not screwed in, so I'll be able to kind of sort of twist it around on here to get a little better grip. When I do the next 2 layers of epoxy, there will not be any more glitter added to them. They will just be plain clear epoxy. And I will only be showing this next layer, which is just 1 layer to, because it'll be just one of the top coats. And I'll do 1 more epoxy top coat after this one. Make sure everything's good and sealed in. This out hopefully without knocking everything over, hopefully. Oh, it's hot. Okay, didn't need that at all. That back out of the way. So I'm going to put you on pause, get the epoxy mixed up. So I'll be mixing up about 20 milliliters. And be right back. Okay, got the resin mixed up. It's nice and unfortunately bubbly, but ooh, nice and thin and runny too, because my house is warm. Almost feels like it's almost summer. Definitely feels like spring right now, and yet we're supposed to have a temperature drop starting tomorrow. This hot, cold mess is ridiculous. Don't know if we need to run the air or the heat from one day to the next here.
Yeah. Dripping off my cup. Definitely gonna have to use the torch to get rid of some bubbles here in a second. Just trying to see if there's any spots that need more resin. Alright, close off into the trash. Okay. Now. That's right. How do I get this thing to click again? There it goes. Oh, stop it. Get away, get away. Further back, further back. Is there any more bubbles? Near the rim.
Alrighty. So we will be back when it is completely done to show the end product and final pictures. See y'all soon. Hello everyone, just wanted to show the end product. I'll have a couple of end pictures and I'll have a short video to add later as well. I don't know if you can see any of the hint of glitter, or if I have too much light on this. Let's see, can I attain? And I use less than a quarter of that one little spoon. And I mean less than a quarter of that little spoon of glitter. And yet it still seems like it's too much. I'll have to find a little better way of gauging glitter for men's tumblers. But I think it turned out pretty okay. And I'll leave it nice and stainless for the bottom, stainless rim for the top. And I've got the lid for it. Got a straw that's still in the plastic for it. And I've got some instructions for care. Tumbler care instructions: hand wash only, no, not dishwasher safe, not microwave safe, don't drop. It's a stainless steel tumbler, double wall, vacuum sealed, hot or cold drinks. Do not soak, handmade with love, so please handle with care. Do not soak because it is an epoxy tumbler. And this is an extra one I bought. This one came originally with the stainless steel tumbler. This is one I bought extra for epoxy tumblers. So both of them will go with it. And it'll go in the box there. But I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I sure do appreciate everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. This one's not fast forwarded or edited that much. I do 2 layers of epoxy when I do these. I just don't show the second layer because it's the exact same as the the third layer, because it's the exact same as the second layer. The first layer is the only one that I put the glitter in. I do not put glitter in the second and third layers. They're just the final top coats to seal in the glitter. And I use the sanding block in between each layer to make sure that each layer has a good adherence to the previous layer. So I sand it and then I clean it off with my 99% isopropyl alcohol with the coffee filters, just generic coffee filters, because I found out that coffee filters actually don't have the lint like paper towels do. So that's why
when I'm doing a project that I need to clean off to get dust and everything off, I've started using the coffee filters. That's the purpose of using the coffee filters. I think I forgot to mention that earlier, but that is the purpose of using the coffee filters, is to actually do it without getting the lint dust. So I'm using the coffee filters now. So that's just an added bonus tip. And again, thank you all so much, and y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.